If the why is strong enough, you can endure almost any how. That's one quote. Another quote was, inch by inch, everything is a cinch. Now, these are quotes and things that I remember Les Brown saying, a motivational speaker, a leader who I dearly respect. And I remember a lot of things that he said. Unfortunately, I didn't get this until after the United States Marine Corps boot camp. And so on day number 6, 21 days, 21 rapid ways to win, I want to talk to you about discipline. I want to talk to you about completing the mission. And when he talked about inch by inch, everything is a cinch, I'm reminded of the Crucible. A 54, 55, I don't know how many hours, 3-day process, somewhere thereabout, where you go through pure hell. You're sleeping outside, you're not showering, you're barely eating, they're testing your mind, they're testing your physicality, they're testing your ability to work together as a team, and you just want to give up. But on the other side of that crucible, we got the EGA, the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor. That was a ceremony that's pretty much culminated the process we'd gone through to become United States Marines. And I remember walking back. I don't remember how long, you can Google it, the final hike was, the final march was, 5, 10, 15, 20 miles. I really don't know. All I know is that I was ready to give up. I felt like I was gonna die every single step of the way, but inch by inch, step by step, anything is a cinch. And I'm just asking you, when you find yourself in trying times, when you find yourself in difficulty, stick to the script, stick to the plan, incorporate your health and leisure table. Make sure that you're doing every single thing you can do to be in optimum condition, mentally, physically, spiritually. And I'm just asking you to put one foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. That's more so consistency, but consistency is also discipline. You know, another thing in the Marine Corps we often used to talk about was how what you do affects the entire team. And I remember the sand fleas at Paris Island, standing at attention, 100+ degree weather. They used to call them black flag days. We might not even should have been out there training. Sometimes we would have to go in. But I remember the sand fleas, which are basically flies, gnats, and mosquitoes all combined in one on steroids. And they would land on your face and bite you. And you couldn't swat it. You couldn't move. You couldn't do anything. You're like, this is crazy. It's literally on my nose. It's literally biting me. But the lesson there, you all, with the discipline, the lesson there was mission accomplishment. Don't let the enemy see you. And so if you are somewhere in combat theater and you move, you could give away the location of the entire unit, platoon, squad, and everybody dies. So sometimes, even when you're enduring pain, and it's obvious pain, and it's obvious this pain is going to have some sort of impact on your health and well-being, I'm asking you to keep going. Because if you don't, that might mean failure to not only yourself, but your entire family. Not only yourself, your entire team. And so we plan for these types of things to happen. We train for that. And so if you're enduring pain and you're feeling pain and you want to do something, you want to pop it, you want to move, you want to quit, you just want to relieve the pain, remember, sometimes you've got to endure the pain to win the mission. And sometimes addressing the pain can cause you and everybody else to suffer. So sometimes you've got to endure. That's a lesson in discipline. That's a lesson I learned in the United States Marine Corps. So what does this look like in your professional career? What does it look like in your personal life? What does this look like at school? You know, I'm in school right now, and when we're doing our assignments, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like every week we've got homework. Every week I've got multiple assignments due, and every single day, y'all, I promise y'all, I want to give up. I don't want to do it, but I have to do it because I've done it before, and I know if I just get through this one assignment, I've lived another day. If I get through this one assignment, I'm closer to the end goal. I never want to do the necessary work per se. I want the piece of paper, I want the degree, but I don't love doing the work. I love learning, but I don't love the actual homework and the assignments, right? I'd rather just have a conversation and get through school that way. But sometimes you got to do something that causes discomfort and pain, and I'm asking you not to give up in those moments. Joshua Byrd, we're talking about discipline. We're at the airport, 21 days, 21 rapid ways to win.